Hey, what's up? Shallow Water Shogun here. So, man, dude, it's been a crazy weekend. First of all, I'm trying to record my intro for this video, which I'm recording right now. But a few seconds ago, I was trying to record it, and I got distracted because there was ducks swimming in my pool. I just shocked the pool. It's got chlorine in it. The pool's all clean, and there's ducks swimming around in it, which distracted me. I don't know if you can see, but so I'm sitting here trying to record, and ducks catch my eye out the side. Two mallards, a male and a female. Um, so I gave them a cracker, and then I chased them off. They ate the cracker, and then they had to go. Um, Besides that, as you can see from the thumbnail, I hooked my foot. Um, it's not the first time I hooked myself. I had got like a 4/0 hook in my hand before. I was tying it on my line, and my cat swipes the line. The hook goes into my hand. And KVD has a video. I don't know if everybody saw it. I'm sure some other people do as well, where you can you wrap some braid around it and you push down to release the barb, and you have someone yank it, and it pops right out. Unfortunately, that wasn't going to work with this. I have done that before, and it works, and it's pretty painless. It's scary, but it's painless. But with this, so what happened was I was coming into the boat ramp hot. It was windy. I'm coming in hot up to the dock. So I'm coming in hot. So I'm like, shit, man. Pardon my French. I'm coming in hot. I jump up on the deck, hurry up and go grab the the stop from hitting the dock, and I stepped right on a crankbait and right through my foot. And when I did, it was a treble hook, of course, because it was a crankbait. So one treble snagged on the carpet, the other one snagged in my foot, and I'm stretching to try to catch the dock. So, and it's like tearing into my foot. I could feel it's painful as hell. I already know I'm hooked, but I'm still not trying to run the dock. I mean, it was one of those windy days. Like it was looking bad. So I stopped myself from running into the dock. I'm hooked to my carpet. I push off the dock. I start floating out in the river into the main river. So I'm thinking about this is not good. So first thing you want to do is not panic, of course. So I'm like, don't panic. You're not going to die. It's not the end of the world. You get this hook out your foot. So I separated the split ring, separate the crankbait from the treble hook. Got the one treble out of the carpet. So now I just have the treble hook in my foot. And when it ripped, it actually was kind of a blessing because it went through. So, like, I don't know how many people know, but when you have a hook in you, you can push it through, cut the barb off, and pull it back out. That's another way to remove it. So it pushed through. So that's very painful, but it was a good thing. The bad thing was I don't have no cutters on my boat. I have needle nose pliers that have a cutter on them. So I'm trying to cut the barb off to get the hook out my foot, and all I'm doing is like it's pulling and it's yanking and it's hurting more, and they're not cutting it. I'm squeezing with all my might. They won't cut it. So I'm like, I got some cutters in my truck for work in my tool bag. So I'll go back to the boat. I make my way over to the dock, being very careful because there's two treble hooks exposed. The other one's in my foot. There's two trebles of the treble hook exposed. Third treble's in my foot. So the whole time I'm staying conscious that I could easily hook something with one of those other trebles, and then I'm hooked to that and it's in my foot, or it's going to hook that and tear out my foot. And just rip right through, rip the skin off. So anyways, I get to the dock and I'm being conscious, and I limp my way back to my truck, and I cut the barb off and I get the hook out. But the moral of the story is don't panic. Don't panic. Just think it through. There's blood. There's pain. But you got to be calm. Just think it through. You'll be okay. I mean, worst case scenario, I would have had to ask one of the other boaters there, like, hey, has anybody got any wire cutters? I got this hook in my foot and I need to cut the barb off to get it out. I'm sure somebody would have helped me. Um, but I have to because I had some cutters in my truck, so I just manned up and limped my way to the truck with the hook sticking out my foot. So it's that kind of weekend. I mean, it's only Saturday night. I took off work Friday to go fishing. And when I got to the boat ramp, it was freaking crowded. It's crazy out there. It looks like Memorial Day or 4th of July or something. The boat ramp's crowded. Everybody's out fishing. I mean, it's a good thing. Everybody's out fishing. I had to use vacation day to go fishing on Friday. I guess that's just me though. It is what it is. The boat ramp, you're lucky to find a parking spot these days to park your truck and trailer. I'm talking going early on a work day. That's a little crazy to me. Anyways, did catch them though. Did catch some fish this weekend. Going back out tomorrow. Cut it kind of short today. After Friday, I was like, hey, I'm gonna freaking go out early, come in early, like you would do on Memorial Day or 4th of July or something. You know how you hit it early, come back in early, avoid the crowd. It worked for the most part. It's still a little crowded down there, but it worked. Anyways, we did catch some. Before I forget, I got a couple shout outs I want to send. I want to send a shout out to Danny. Danny with the classic. What's up, man? He watches the videos. I see him on the river all the time, so I want to give him a shout out. Also want to give Tom a shout out. Tom and his son. I'm not sure of his son's name. It's like Tom, his son. They usually have his son's friend with them, Matt, I believe. I know Matt's name because Matt called a freaking 6-pounder. I saw the picture on Facebook. It was like Matt called a 6-pounder, so I remember his name. But big ups to Tom and his son. Let me tell you something. You don't want no parts of Tom's son or Matt. Them guys, these kids be killing it, man. When they get older, you don't want to see them in the tournament. They're out there catching them every weekend, catching big bass. Those two kids are killing it, man. I don't want no parts of that. Anyways, and a shout out to my brothers. So I know I give my brothers props in other videos, but you know, I grew up on Bear Creek. Me and my brother grew up on Bear Creek, but my grandmother had a house on the Gunpowder, and so my uncle, who was, you know, my uncle was older than me and my brother, of course, and my brother's older than I. So my uncle had taught my brother how to navigate around the river. Every time we go to my grandma's house, he'd take him out on this little John boat, show him. My uncle knows the river like nobody. He's lived on the river for like 50 years. See? So he taught my brother how to navigate the river very well, and then my brother taught me. And as you know, I'm always out there with my brother, and people like when I meet people now, they're like, oh yeah, your brother, he's the guy with the heritage tracker. Yep, that's my brother. That's my brother Pete. So big shout out to him. Anyways, crazy weekend, pretty good video. Caught a couple. Caught some decent ones. Caught some small ones. No kickers, but still pretty good video. Check out the video. Hopefully you like it. Also, shout out and props to all the other people who I don't know their names or whatever, but they have come up to me and talked about the videos, or just, you know, how they see me on fishing in Maryland, or they watch my videos and this and that. I love it, man. I love it. I love talking to all you guys. I'm glad you guys like it. Anyways, I'm rambling on and on and on. Check out the video. Hopefully you like it. If you do, please like and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.